Good morning, friends. How are you doing? I hope you all are doing safe and good. Well, if you're not followed the channel, if you're not subscribed to the channel, do subscribe to our YouTube channel and do hit that bell icon so that you get all our notifications. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram if you are not followed. Like the videos and share it. Today, I am going to come and speak to you about a topic called hope. Well, what is hope as per you? Maybe it's a feeling of expectation and a desire for a certain thing to happen, or probably it's a feeling of trust for some of y'all, and maybe some of you want something to happen, or some of us want something to be the case, that case to happen in our lives. Well, as per the Bible, hope is defined as the confident expectation of what God has promised and its strength in His faithfulness. Yeah, let me read that to you again. It's the confident expectation of what God has promised us and its strength in His faithfulness. Wow, what a definition it is. Now let me draw your attention to Jeremiah 29:11. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope." Well, He says plans for welfare and not for evil, plans for good and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. Wow, hope in God because He has good plans for you. Amen. He has good plans for you, and that is why we all need to hope in God. Our next point says Psalms 27:13-14. I've taken the verse. It says, "I believe that I should look upon the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait for the Lord, be strong, and let your heart take courage." Wait for the Lord. First, we've seen that He has good plans for you. Now, we need to hope in the Lord because the verse says, because we will see His goodness. Now, we need to hope in the Lord because we will see His goodness. Even though we are seeing, we will still see His goodness. So, hope in God because He has good plans for you. Hope in the Lord because you will see His goodness. Our third one, Psalms 32:8. "I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my eye upon you." So the Lord is saying that He will instruct you and He will teach you and He will counsel you. Yeah. So you need to hope in the Lord because He will lead you. Now, God has good plans for you. You will see His goodness when you hope in Him, and God will lead you when you hope in Him. So, you need to hope in the Lord. Now, another reason why we need to hope in the Lord is because when we hope in the Lord, Philippians 1:6 says, and I'm sure of this, that He who began a good work in you will bring it to completion at the day of Jesus Christ. So at times we wonder, oh, why is it not happening right now? Why is something that we want to happen not happening right now? In a situation like this, in phases like this, what's around us at the moment, we would wonder, why is it not happening? Why is that result not coming in right now? But God says, hope in the Lord because He will complete what He has started. He who began a good work in you will bring it to completion at the day of Jesus Christ. Yep. So our next point that says hope in God because you are His workmanship. Yes, Ephesians 2:10 says, "For we are His workmanship, and we are created in Jesus Christ for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them." Therefore, you need to hope in God because you are His workmanship. I need to hope in God because I am His workmanship. And the last point that I want to bring forward is hope in God because all things work together for good. Romans 8:28 says, "And we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good, for those who are called according to His purpose." So, a couple of reminders of why we need to hope in God is we need to hope in God because He has good plans for you. We need to hope in God because you will see His goodness. We need to hope in God because He will lead you. We need to hope in God because He will complete what He started. We need to hope in God because you are His workmanship. We need to hope in God because all things work together for good. Well, every believer suffers various kinds of trials. Life's not easy, I'm sure, but God works even the sad, hard, and the tough, painful things together for our good. Now let me remind you this again. Every believer suffers various kinds of trials. Life's not easy for sure. I'm sure if there's somebody out there who's going through a rough phase in life because of the situation of coronavirus, life's not been easy. Life's not been easy for anybody of us as well. With lockdowns around the corner, somebody's lost your job, somebody's having a tough time running their family, running the family church, running the family expenses. Somebody has not got their projects on time because of the lockdowns. There are a lot of things happening, but you have a hope that someday in heaven you'll see how your momentary afflictions produced an eternal weight of glory beyond comparison. What it means that whatever you're doing right now for the Lord, you are going to be rewarded in heaven. Sometimes God asks us to wait. So sometimes that wait probably is a wait for a longer time. Sometimes it's a no. Sometimes it would be just that we need to wait for that moment. But we need to wait and hope in the Lord. Even though we are to hope in the future that God has for us, there are going to be times when we have suffering. There are going to be times when we have pain in our lives. Well, we should all remember that Christian life is not a bed of roses. I'm sure there are going to be a lot of trials, a lot of temptations, a lot of troubles, a lot of difficulties, a lot of pain. But God gives us the strength to go through that pain. God gives us the strength to overcome the troubles that we have. God gives us the strength to hope in Him for a bright, for a better, for a good future. Okay, so while we are in the midst of suffering, we should look to Him, not only to give us strength, but to give us patience and to give us the ability to endure. With that being said, I just need to let you know that yes, better things are yet to come. Don't give up. Keep up the hope. You're going through struggles right now, but the grass is always green on the other side. You would have heard that statement in the corporate world. Well, it could mean two things. One, it could mean that if you're, everything's going on good right now, maybe there's something, that could trouble you in the future. On the other side, the grass is green on the other side. So you are basically in a desert right now. You are basically in a dry spell right now. But hold on. Mourning is at the night, but joy comes in the morning, right? So just hope in the Lord. That the Lord is going to take you through the tough phase. The Lord is going to take you through the desert. The Lord is going to take you through the tough times. This phase will pass away and you will be victorious. Know that the battle is already won by the Lord. Amen. So hope in the Lord. Hope because better things are yet to come and the best is yet to come. Amen. So with that being said, I'm sure you like the video. Do go and hit that like button. Subscribe to our channel if you're not subscribed. Hit that bell icon for further notifications. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Write to us on our email ID as shown on the screens. Leave us comments. If you want to hear a particular message, do write to us. Talk to us about it. And we want to take this channel to another level. So if you want to come and participate in talking to us, having an interview with us, or maybe singing a song and talking about your testimony, do write to us. We will let you know when we can schedule that. Yeah, you take care. Have a good day. God bless and shalom.